Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nothing to See Here podcast. Hi, it's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
Frankie,
Hey, what's up? What's up?
you came over last night.
I did for the first time in a while. We've had
In a while, yeah.
many a thing come in the way.
Yeah, a lot of hiccups and stuff. I do want to point out you did give me my birthday present, which is a very lovely one piece Thousand Sunny in a bottle.
Yes.
Quite great. I really like it. It's a perfect addition to my one piece shelf.
I'm glad you like it.
We also watched the Idol Star Athletic Championships, which I'll get to in a minute. But I'm gonna point this out because you do this to me quite often on this podcast.
I do it on the show. You're like bringing up a new, old business.
Yeah. So you
He roted something.
You roted something yesterday.
I said roted instead of written.
Yeah, you roted something yesterday. And he was really hoping that none of us would pick up on that.
I didn't even pick up on it, to be honest.
Which is surprising, because you're always on my case. Not just during the show.
Yeah, I know. But I'm on your case more during the show, because I think it's funny to point it out, to nail it.
Yeah, of course. But I just wanted to point out that you fucked up. Not a big fuck up, but like a fuck up nonetheless. You're not infallible.
I make many mistakes on this show.
Yeah, I know.
Our first comment was about a mistake that I made.
I know, that's
on the show.
One of my favorite things of all time. All right, so we watched Idol Star Athletic Championship
last night, yes, and you once again won the bet. I can't fucking believe it. It's a travesty. It's a fucking travesty.
Honestly,
is she watching ahead?
No,
she's not. We did male team aerobics, which is just like a group dance. We got to be like more in unison, and you do more flips
like synchronized swimming. Yeah, like synchronized swimming, but for dance.
And I picked 17 because it's the only group I knew that was doing it, and I love 17. And I was like, I bet on 17 to win. And Monique and Amanda both said, "Oh, you know who people say are like the best dance group is 17."
17. That is correct.
And I was like feeling super confident going in, and
I want to point out too, I let Frankie pick.
Yeah, I got to pick first, and so Amanda picked her team, which was Astro, and Astro went first in the competition. They got a 19.
Teen Top went first
before 17. We don't care about the losers. We don't care about other losers. They got
Teen Top 19, was bad.
Yeah, they got a 19.10.
Yeah.
Astro
something like that.
That was the top score for like the whole time. And then in comes 17, and they do their performance. They went last. They do their performance. They also got a 19.10. And I was like, do they tie? What is this? Because earlier in the women's gymnastics event, there was a tie, which was a fucking travesty of its own.
That really fucking...
I'm angering Amanda. I'm getting her hyped up for the episode.
We'll talk about that one in a second, but finish the men's gymnastics.
And so I was like, it's a tie. I'm fine with like no one winning the bet because I haven't won a single bet. But like, if no one wins, it's like I'm improving. But no, there is no tie in this event for some reason. If they get the same overall score, it goes to like one of the other scores.
The composition score.
And apparently, fucking Astro won by like 0.2 points. I was pissed.
Yeah, it was real close. And I only picked Astro because Moonbin was in Astro, and he sadly passed away. So I was like, I'll honor Astro, Moonbin. That sounds great. And I won. Completely on accident.
I'm so upset that I lost.
Yeah.
Were you like screaming at the TV upset?
He was mad. Yeah, he was quite mad.
Screaming, but I was sulking.
He was pouting. Yeah, quite the pout. But let's talk about the other travesty. This is the 2017 Idol Star Athletic Championships. So it's been out for a while, and like I watched them up until I want to say like 2019, and I stopped watching them. So, but I watch them when they come out, when they premiere. So it's been since 2017 since I've watched this, so I don't remember shit. Women's gymnastics. Fucking. So last year, this one girl won, and she was, she was great or whatever. She won with a ball. The second place winner was Kaolu. And she came in second place. And she also used the ball. This time, she came in and she used clubs. And nobody else in the entire competition, there was like 6 performers, used clubs. And clubs are the hardest apparatus. So, there was a lot on the line. And she fucking nailed that. Like, I'm not even a big girl group fan. And even I was like, fuck.
She nailed it as well as someone who doesn't actually do gymnastics can nail it.
Yeah, she was fucking amazing. And then fucking Mina from Twice. Look, I'm not a big Twice fan. I don't hate Twice or anything. This actually made me possibly hate Twice. Sorry, Brian. I know you're listening. He likes Twice. But Mina comes out and she has a ball, and a bunch of other people did a ball. Yuju from G-Friend did the ball, and she did really well with the ball too. She scored higher than Yuju. She tied with Kaolu.
And she made a mistake. She made a mistake. A single mistake, but she did make a mistake.
Yeah, even though Kaolu used fucking clubs too.
And didn't make a mistake.
And didn't make a single mistake. It was beautiful. Oh, I was livid.
We were both mad. And then the winner from last year came out
in third.
Just fucking. She came out. She was the last one to perform, and I was like, "Look, I didn't want her to win, but she's got to save us from Mina getting a gold medal." And so I was really rooting for her. And then they're like, "She's doing hoop," and I was like, "Well, last year you won with ball, and now you're doing hoop, which is a big downgrade." So like, I have no confidence. And then they showed us her in rehearsals, and I was like, "Oh damn, she's gonna fucking kill it." And then it gets to the first move, and she immediately loses the hoop and loses it out of the ring. And I'm like, all right, well, she lost.
Yeah. They're like, oh, fuck. She came in bronze, which I also think is a little bit of a travesty for Yuju.
Who made no mistakes, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Who made no mistakes and actually had the cutest outfit, I want to say. Frankie?
I thought she had the best. Well, I don't know. I don't know if she had the best outfit.
I think she had the best outfit. But fucking travesty. I was so mad. And I won the relay because I picked 17 instead of BTS. So. Yeah, we didn't bet in the relay, but I still won. I picked 17. Normally, I'd never vote against BTS, but the moment that I saw that RM was running, and I say this as a big fan of BTS, they've even admitted this, RM, not the best runner.
He can't run. This guy looked like he was running for the first time in his entire life at this thing.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough time.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, Jimin must have been out. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't sub Jin in, or where the fuck V was. But yeah. So we finally had our we're back to our thing, our weekly thing, where we watch TV.
For next week.
Yeah, well, next week doesn't count.
Next week doesn't count. It's an anniversary. It's my anniversary with Jen. It's not like I schedule the anniversary.
Yeah, no, that kind of just happens. Speaking of, does anybody have anything else before we get into it?
No, I'm too excited to hear Frankie's thoughts on tonight's topic.
I don't think you guys want to know my thoughts.
Speaking of things that are possibly infuriating, Frankie, did you hate Bibble?
You met Bibble.
I didn't hate Bibble. I have a question here for you too. I was gonna ask this like later on when it popped into my head, but I'll ask you guys now. Because I liked Bibble.
Yeah.
Love Bibble. Bibble. I'll tell you right now. I rated this movie as I do.
Yeah.
First Barbie movie of the year.
First Barbie movie of the year. It is my second lowest rated movie.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's tied.
Please tell me Wuthering Heights is the worst.
Well, I did rank it above Wuthering Heights. It has the same star rating as Wuthering Heights, but it is above Wuthering Heights.
I liked Wuthering Heights.
That movie was awful.
Pretty to look at, shit film.
Yeah.
It was I put it above Wuthering Heights. There is one movie that I saw that is worse than Wuthering Heights.
Which is?
It's called Night Patrol.
Oh.
It's bad. It's like an indie horror film. It's bad. It's bad. But Barbie Fairytopia. I gave 1.5 stars, and one of those stars is for Bibble.
A whole star for Bibble.
A whole star for Bibble.
That's amazing.
Whole star for Bibble.
I'm so happy.
My question was for you guys: is this really the best one, or is Bibble just the best character? Because
So I actually
not the best film. This is far from the best film.
So I got this confused. I was thinking that this one was going to be Barbie Mermaidia, which is way better, I think.
All right, because I was like, Amanda said this one was good. I'm like, it sucks except for Bibble.
It's good in that it gives us like this world because we're gonna be in Fairytopia again, but I think Mermaidia is much better than Fairytopia.
I gotta be honest. I think they struggled writing their own original story for the first time.
Yeah.
Frankie, I hate to tell you, but it's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
Back here a lot.
Well, maybe the story, like the world. I'm fine if they want to work in this world again. If the story's better,
there definitely was a way for them to do this story and do it well.
It may not be the worst one, like technically, that I've seen, but I think it's my lowest rated Barbie movie because it is the least fun I had watching one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Mermaidia, because Mermaidia is the one where Bibble eats that fruit.
Should we crack in then?
I have a first complaint before the movie even starts.
Yeah.
I guess this could be an after the movie starts kind of thing, but there are no horses in this movie.
No horses. We don't have to worry about the horse union this week.
See, that's the thing. It was a good and bad because we have to. No one's gonna hurt any horse. No horses are gonna be abandoned.
Yeah, are harmed.
But there are also no horses, which is just upsetting.
I didn't know you were such a horse girl, Frankie.
I'm not a horse girl, but I've come to expect horses in these movies. There's been a horse.
He is their lawyer. He's here to make sure their rights are protected.
Yeah. Why did they get fired? Huh? What happened?
They get fired.
I don't think they were fired. They just weren't in this movie.
They fired the horses.
We need Pegasi. Don't worry. I think Barbie and the magnet.
Yeah, they're gonna be back next time we talk to Barbie.
Yeah, is the magic of the Pegasus or whatever next?
Yeah.
Oh my god, all about horses.
Yeah.
All about the horses. All right. I'm excited.
So obviously, we're back in Barbie land tonight. We're talking Barbie Fairytopia.
I was so worried that Frankie was gonna hate Bibble. Was anybody else worried? Hannah, were you worried?
I assumed they were gonna have beef.
You assumed?
I assumed Frankie was gonna have beef with Bibble.
Bibble's one of two characters that I cared about in this entire movie.
Was the other one the butterfly?
No, fuck that butterfly. Hugh the butterfly. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Who's your other favorite?
We'll get to her.
It is a her. It's Delilah.
Is that her name?
Yeah. Is that the
Dahlia? You mean?
Dahlia. Yeah, her.
Is it Dahlia? Yeah, it's Dahlia.
The one who was like, "Fuck you, get away from me."
Yeah, exactly.
We only see in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, when the movie actually does something interesting.
So Barbie Fairytopia is the 5th film in the Barbie franchise, but it's a very important one as it is the first ever fully original story. It's based off of the Fairytopia toy line Mattel did in 2003.
Which was a dope toy line. I still have those toys for my kids one day. Sorry.
Barbie Fairytopia is also the first Barbie film to be a part of a series, to not have a major celebrity voice the villain, and it's the first film where Barbie doesn't have a love interest. We need to give a huge round of applause to Elise Allen. She is an icon in the Barbie world, as she is who introduced original stories to the Barbie cinematic universe. And we also have to give some credit to Diane Duane. She also wrote Barbie Fairytopia. She helped make history But Elise Allen is really who helped make Barbie as big as she was back in the early and mid 2000s. And I'm just realizing I forgot to look up name pronunciations this week. So I'm sorry.
All right, well, wing it.
I'm about to butcher some names here.
Time to wing it.
Okay, Barbie Fairytopia was directed by Walter P. Martisius. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And Will Lau.
It's okay.
Eric Colvin.
Hey, that one sounded correct.
That's because I've said his name before. Had that squirreled away in the recesses of my brain. Also
Lau
that's
is
kind
not
of
like a hard.
I was gonna say that's pretty common.
It's pretty basic, yeah. Not to say you're basic, Lau, but like your name is basic.
Fairytopia premiered on March 6th, 2005 on Nickelodeon before it was released on DVD and VHS by Lionsgate Home Entertainment on March 8th, 2005. Universal Pictures Video and Entertainment Rights proceeded to distribute the film internationally. The film, once again, stars Kelly Sheridan as Barbie, or in this case, Alina. Lee Toker is Bibble and Fungi. Tabitha St. Germain is Dainty Lion and Topaz. Kathleen Barr is our villainous Laverna.
Great job, Kathleen.
Iconic performance here.
I really, fantastic.
We've lost the budget for big names as the villain coming in.
We have a well-known voice actor.
Yeah, I don't think we needed a big name.
I don't think we need a big name. I'm just saying they've stopped it. I'm a fan of that. I like when it's using voice actors. Voice actors need more respect.
Mm-hmm.
Venus Terzo plays Azura. Mm-hmm. I almost said Azula.
It's okay. We all have Avatar on the brain.
Chiara Zanni is Dahlia. Mark Oliver is Hugh. Alessandro Giuliani is Prince Nalu.
By the way, I think... Can you double-check something for me? Or I'll double-check it, but I think Chiara, the lady who plays Delilah, I think she ends up playing the girl in Mermaidia.
Okay, you can double-check that. I didn't look up anything for Mermaidia tonight. Okay. Michael Dobson plays Quill.
Chiara Zanni?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that's Nori. Okay. I was right.
Scott McNeil voices Ruby, Brian Drummond is Larkspur, and Nancy Sorrell is the Enchantress. Are we ready to dive into the world of Fairytopia?
I'm so ready.
We zoom in on a rainbow, and beyond it lies not the land of Oz. Beyond it lies Fairytopia. The fairies and pixies are flittering about, going about their morning. They're zooming around, and then we get to meet Alina. She is a fairy, but she has no wings. She longs for wings, but, she's fine without them. And then a random trio of pixies start bullying her for her disability.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is like picking on somebody in a wheelchair.
Are the pixies different than the fairies?
Yeah, they're smaller.
Okay, I thought they were smaller. And I was like, yo, is Barbie like a giant? And then, okay. All right. I understand now.
I assume the fairies are like
human size,
and then the pixies are just smaller. It's hard to tell because the fairies also live in a flower.
That's when I realized that she's not a giant because these flowers are pretty big.
No, just think of them as human size, and then the pixies are smaller.
Gotcha.
Like toddler size.
Yes. I think Bibble calls the pixies a slur.
Whoa, Bibble! Well, you can't be throwing slurs out. Come on, Bibble.
I think in his language he calls them a slur. I'm gonna be honest.
Bibble's gotta be better than that. I have higher standards for Bibble.
Aside from Bibble, Alina has one true friend. that's Dandelion, and she comes over, she creates a large gust of wind with her wings to blow away the trio of mean girls. And then Dandelion gets to drop some exposition. Apparently, the fairies are being warned by their government to stay home because something terrible is coming. What that something is, we don't know yet. Hey, you know what this movie needs? Baseball scene.
No. It did
Well,
not.
that's what happens.
She also says Barbie.
It's important. It's important.
The Barbies, girls, like everything's fine, as there's no one else there, and one of the flowers is dying in front of them.
Well, Alina decides it's time to play baseball because she throws a seed pod at Bibble, and then Bibble gets knocked into a flower.
It fucking kills them.
The Mean Girl trio returns to just randomly drop more exposition. Topaz has been kidnapped. Topaz is one of the fairy realm's guardians. There's one for each color of the rainbow. And then above them in this government system is the Enchantress, who is like the queen of the realm.
Yeah, my favorite rainbow color, topaz.
Yellow. He's yellow.
Yeah, I get that it's yellow, but
Or
No,
she's yellow.
she's orange.
Roy G. Biv does not fit topaz, alright?
No,
Topaz isn't in there.
Topaz is orange. There is a yellow. It's like a
okay, close enough.
I'm just letting you know Topaz is orange.
I don't need this help to be confused on colors, alright?
I'm letting you know.
Apparently I do.
Yeah.
Topaz is said to have been kidnapped by Laverna. Who is Laverna? Well, the lore here is that she is the Enchantress's evil sister, but at this point, Fairytopia views Laverna as more folklore than anything else. Like, no one believes she exists. Alina doesn't believe Laverna exists, which means our main character obviously has to question everything they've believed up until this point.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, so I have all the names of the guardians.
Cool.
Yeah, we got Ruby,
Amethyst, Topaz.
Well, we have Ruby, we have Topaz, we have Tourmaline, which is yellow, Emerald, Azura, Sapphire, Amethyst.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here for the Barbie lore. I need to be here. That's my job. That's my job. Like the Todd and Tommy debacle.
Is that on your business card? Just Barbie lore historian?
Yeah.
Barbie lore keeper.
Lore keeper, keeper of the lore. Thank you very much.
I know that job exists. There's someone in Mattel tasked with
knowing Barbie's family tree and yeah.
How do I get that job? I mean, obviously I need to study some more for it, but like, what's the pay rate? Like,
I'm sure it's pretty decent.
Do I get health insurance with this job?
I don't see why you wouldn't.
I have many questions. You know what? I'm going to email Mattel tomorrow.
All right. Well, maybe you can finally help Frankie understand the difference between Tommy and Todd.
I think that's a lost cause.
I will never forget. Who is Todd? I barely care about Kelly.
Well, I'm going to have to repost that reel now.
Oh, that's such a good reel. All right. Continue, Hannah.
Elena and Dandelion split up to return to their houses. Elena lives in a flower, and this scene really made me wish I could live in a flower when I was a kid.
Oh, for sure. If you had the little Fairytopia like mini set, there was like a little flower house with a little flower bed, with a little flower like lamp. Oh, so nice.
So she goes to bed, and we cut to the villain's lair. Topaz has indeed been kidnapped. Laverna is real. She's going to kidnap the rest of the Guardians and take over Fairytopia. She also has 6 henchmen, all named Fungus. She tasks them with showing Topaz the toxic fumes she has created. She's made this potion that will cause all flying creatures to weaken to the point where they can't fly anymore once the fumes are airborne. Which They already are. Her minions are out and about spreading these fumes around. Laverna's plan is to spread the sickness all over the 7 areas of Fairytopia and take over because she's the only one with an antidote. Once everyone in this realm is sick, they're all going to have to come to her for the fix.
Yeah, for the COVID-19 vaccine for fairies.
The next morning, Bibble wakes Alina up. Bibble is very concerned because the flower house did not sing and wake the two up.
Hey, whoa. Call the flower house by her name.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peony. Peony did not sing Bibble and Alina awake like she normally does. Yeah, she's been poisoned. The once pink house is now tinged with the sickly green and yellow. Alina freaks out. Everyone's flower homes have been poisoned. Dandelion is already at Alina's. She confirms the whole meadow is sick and some fairies can't fly anymore. She also confirms for Alina that Topaz is gone and Azora is now the closest guardian. Alina decides she needs to travel to Fairytown to see Azora and save her flower home. Dandelion and Bibble are coming too. The 3 begin traveling. I don't know how far they've gone when they get to a creepy bamboo forest. I do not know how far away each area is to each other. But in this bamboo forest, there's a lot of toxic fumes. You can see the green smog hanging in the air. And the trio walk into the woods without caution, and Dandelion even flies further up into the smog. So she can't fly now.
Do we not see the smog? Is that something that we don't see?
Too, because it's
can
obvious.
they not see it? Because we can see it.
It's quite obvious. If I saw green smog, I would not be like, yeah, let me fly into that.
I mean, would if I had a gas mask.
But we later learn that this attacks a fairy's wings, so it doesn't matter if they breathe it in or not.
I feel like it is a breathe-in thing. It's like one of those things where as soon as you breathe it in, it just fucks up your nervous system.
I don't know. It attacks the wings. We see shots where it grabs onto the wings almost.
Whatever. Nah, that's not how gas works. That's not how this works. Laverna is not. I don't care.
Doesn't matter in this moment. Dandelion's out of the group. She is walking back home. It's all up to our heroes, Alina
she
and
does.
Bibble.
Let me just say, she does not walk home. She lightly flies home. And there was one point where she's like, "I'm used to walking. I know you have wings, but do you not walk at all?"
Clearly not.
We have escalators and elevators. That doesn't mean that I don't go up steps.
Yeah, but you could fly. You wouldn't walk anywhere.
I feel like I would.
Everyone in the society flies, except for Alina. That's why she's our hero today. The movie transitions back to Laverna. She's captured the Red Guardian, Ruby.
It's Ruby. He's actually fun. I like him.
We see Laverna being very kind to her captives as she keeps offering them food and tea, which Topaz has said is delicious. And this is where we learned the Enchantress is Laverna's sister. She shows off an image of the Enchantress. She's put a spell on her. It's like the sleeping spell. And Laverna did this all off screen and very easily because apparently she just called her sister up and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Can I come over?" And the Enchantress believed her and is now under a spell.
This is why we can't have pure hearts be our leaders sometimes. They're too gullible. I can't. Yeah. If somebody called me up who was kind of a bitch to me, I'd be like, "Oh,
but it's your sister.
Don't care."
We're meeting in public then.
Yeah, that's better. None of us have siblings. Well, I have step siblings, but none of us have siblings, so I don't know what we would do.
Despite being the most interesting character of this film, we cut away from Laverna to see Alina once again. She is parkouring her way through a flower field because she doesn't have wings.
Good for you.
Apparently, there's a saying for this area: the fairy wings will guide your way. Fairy wings refer to, like, the silhouette of this tunnel, and they need to travel through the tunnel to reach Fairy Town. And Azura. The tunnel brings Alina and Bibble straight to Fairy Town City Hall. Some gnome fairy tells her she needs to leave, and then instead of waiting for her to move, he turns around and reveals key information to another fairy.
Also, kind of just a dick. Like, I know it's probably not easy being a worker for a city. Like, I'm not saying that at all. But also, this is a crisis, my guy. Like, and you're like the secretary to one of the people that could be helping with this crisis. You gotta be a little nicer.
Yeah, no, he's just yelling at people. He's stressed.
I don't care.
Although I think this is his personality on a good day, too. Yeah, the gnome fairy tells another dude that not only has Ruby been taken, but so has Amethyst. And this other fairy is tasked with taking this news to Azura right away. Obviously, Alina just follows him. She flies with a parachute. She uses a flower as a parachute, basically.
Yeah. Which probably wouldn't have worked in real life. So lucky that she's in a cartoon.
Cartoon logic has won out here. Azura's house is heavily guarded, but Alina manages to sneak her way in by hiding in another flower. But it's not that good of a disguise because Azura spots her pretty much immediately and just invites Alina into her home. But only because Alina is special. Alina has the rainbow in her eye.
Which, this is where I started thinking. I was like, man, I watched this, so I understand all this, but man, Frankie's probably confused as fuck. He's like, who the fuck's Topaz? What the fuck does a rainbow in an eye mean? Like...
Yeah, they just they don't really explain. They're just like, oh, you'll be special.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess.
Yeah,
she's already special. She has no wings.
Yeah. The entire time I was watching it, I was like, Frankie's probably real confused.
To be fair, I was real bored. I got like 30 minutes. I was 30 minutes into the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, man, this movie's almost over. And it was not.
Alina is given food and rest, and then Azura reveals something. She's gonna be leaving Fairy Town in the morning to speak with a dryad named Dahlia in hopes Dahlia knows some way of stopping Laverna, as she was once a follower of Laverna. Knowing there's a high chance of danger on this trip, Azura also gives Alina her butterfly necklace for safekeeping. Every rainbow guardian has a special necklace that's the same color as their name. It's a magical MacGuffin necklace. In the morning, Azura tasks Bibble with delivering a message to someone named Hugh. Once Bibble leaves, Azura also leaves. And by leaves, I mean promptly gets kidnapped. And Alina has slept through all of this. When she wakes up, Bibble's gone, Azura's gone, the guards are tied up outside, the gnome fairy comes rushing in, accusing Alina of kidnapping Azura. Alina manages to get away after almost dying, but she's saved by Hugh and Bibble. And Hugh is a butterfly that apparently Frankie hates.
Hugh just kind of sucks.
Not a fan.
Kind of annoying. Not a Hugh fan.
Hugh has been tasked by Zora to keep Alina safe and get her to wherever she needs or wants to go, which right now is the Wildering Woods to see Dahlia.
Gotta see Dahlia. Gotta see Dahlia.
Apparently, the only other good character in this film according to Frankie.
I did like Laverna as a villain, but like I said the only other character I cared about was Dahlia. Dahlia and Bibble. Nothing better happened to them. Laverna was a good villain, though.
We finally cut back to Laverna. She has 5 of the Guardians now. We learn another part of her master plan. She's going to transfer the power from each of the Guardians' necklaces to herself. But Azura doesn't have her necklace. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is Laverna gonna do? She has to find the necklace now, along with getting the other 3 Guardian fairies. But one of the fungus henchmen remembers seeing the necklace on Alina. Cool. We gotta track down another fairy. And kill her. Because Alina is going to be the only one who's going to be capable of stopping Laverna. It does not take long for the villains to find Alina. Our protagonists are flying over a river and they're being tailed by evil birds. Bibble is the only one to see these birds at first, so he sends up the warning signal. And Hugh manages to outfly the bird. He kills one by having it crash into a rock. And then the gang flies over a waterfall and there's just mermaids. We meet the fuckboy, Prince Nalu, and 2 ladies who are not named. Nalu is highly upset with his day being ruined, but is quickly pacified by Alina's pretty face. He helps the gang out by giving them seaweed, which allows them to breathe underwater. We have now escaped the birds, and we are not going to be seeing Prince Nalu again in this film.
Yeah, what was the point of him? He just kind of shows up.
I don't know, Frankie. I don't.
He'll be big in Mermaidia, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because the next film is called Mermaidia. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, I don't care about your sequel. Do a good movie this time. You don't need to set up your sequel. Make a good movie.
No, apparently
they did.
Sequel.
Apparently they did make a good movie because it sold really well. That's good enough for them, Frankie.
The point is selling pretty dolls, and the movie did its job. The gang has now made it to the Wildering Woods, and Hugh flies right into the flying sickness smog. Yeah. We just fly right into the toxic fumes again. Alina forces Hugh to land. She's like, I'm gonna go find Dahlia on foot. Bibble, you stay here and watch over Hugh. Bibble is pissed. And Alina just parkours her way through the forest. Before we find Dahlia, we meet the most annoying and useless, pointless characters of this film. I didn't write their names down, I'm just calling them Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They escort Alina to Dahlia because they're like, we know where Dahlia is. And at first...
forgot their most important character trait, Hannah.
Which is?
They're constantly rhyming. Aren't they? Are they constantly
rhyming?
Are. They love some rhymes.
They rhyme and finish each other's sentences. Again, the most annoying and pointless characters of this film. At first, Alina thinks they've gotten her lost. She thinks they led her just around the forest for fun. Honestly, I did too, but Dahlia appears because she hears Azura's necklace calling to her. Which Dahlia and Azura are definitely exes. They were they had a messy breakup. They were together and had a messy breakup. Dahlia does not want to help the Guardians or Fairytopia because only Azura believed Dahlia had changed. Everyone else thought she was still with Laverna, that she was Laverna's spy. So she refuses to help, but Alina guilt trips her into helping through the power of friendship. Dahlia, she joins the gang, and they all begin traveling to stop Laverna. At this point, Laverna has all the Guardians, and she needs Azura's necklace. She also reveals the special magic crystal needed to drain the power from the necklaces. And speaking of this crystal, it only has one weakness. That's the union point. Don't know what that means yet, but we soon will. The only plan Alina has is to sneak into Laverna's lair. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna walk through the cactus desert. Just gonna hide behind some cacti every once in a while and sneak in. Which she almost gets caught right away. And yeah, she almost gets caught by the henchmen. So Hugh and Dahlia have to cause a distraction. One henchman does stay behind and does almost catch Alina. And then Bibble calls him a slur. Bibble is once again using slurs in his
Why
language.
are you saying that Bibble uses slurs? This is
Yeah. Yeah, this is
disgusting.
upsetting for Bibble. Bibble swears. We're not going to deny that Bibble swears.
No. Is it like the joke on the internet that Bibble's like a war criminal?
What? Well, I would believe that. I would believe he's committed war crimes, but not that he's using slurs.
Yeah, I don't think he's using slurs.
He's not a bigot.
Okay,
but he is
we're gonna bring back the Spotify question. Does Bibble use slurs?
No. No. He does say lady poof a lot.
That's what he calls her, right?
Yeah. Lady poo. Yeah.
I thought that was Lena Poo.
It's lady poo.
Okay. It's close enough to Lena.
Yeah, whatever. But he swears. Frankie's not going to deny that Bibble swears. He's just not saying. Yeah, he just doesn't use slurs.
So he and the henchmen start fighting. But he ends up in a tiny cage. And Alina just barely makes it into the lair. All her friends have been captured and taken to Laverna. Alina makes her way to the top of Laverna's lair, and she just kind of walks into Laverna's trap. I guess I shouldn't say trap, they're just all waiting for her. Laverna tells Alina that her friends will be released if she gives up Azora's necklace. Alina refuses, and Laverna realizes that Alina has the rainbow in her eye. And she begins trying to manipulate Alina.
This was the first interesting thing to happen in the entire movie. This whole scene.
She begins telling Alina that she knows how it feels to be different. And she promises to give Alina wings if she joins the dark side. And she is making a compelling villain argument here. She said, hey, society has wronged you. I can help you take over society. I can give you what you want. And Alina is basically like spelled, like she has a fake fairy wings at this point, like an illusion of fairy wings, and they're like green and very similar to Laverna's. She is like a mind-controlled zombie, and she is walking over to Azora to put the necklace back onto Azora. But Alina is snapped out of the spell at the last possible moment.
Do they explain how, or does she just snap out of it?
I think it's supposed to be the power of friendship and the rainbow in her eye.
This isn't My Little Pony, alright? There's no friendship power, alright?
Alina just throws Azora's necklace at the magic crystal as it's collected like 99% of everyone's magic. All of the magic it has collected returns to the Guardians, and it also turns Laverna into glittering fairy dust. Everyone is now free. The toxic fumes are magically gone, even though Laverna said, hey, you need an antidote for this. But the toxic fumes are gone. The fairies can all fly again. Save for Alina, who still doesn't have wings. Though everyone's nice to her now because she saved the world. That's a terrible message.
They love that message in kids' movies, though. You're weird and have something different about you, so everyone hates you. And then you save the world, so now everyone loves you.
Terrible message.
It is
just
a terrible
nice
message.
That's the whole message of Rudolph, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look, it is a terrible message, but, and I hate to be the person that points this out, Is that not how the real world is, kinda?
Oh, it is. But it's
We
still a
should be
bad
making
message.
children's media that says, hey, just because someone's different doesn't mean you bully them. You be
I'm
nice
not
to
saying
them
you
from the
guys are
start.
wrong. I'm just saying that this movie was just like, yeah, we don't need to do that. We're gonna tell kids how real life is from the start, I guess.
They just don't want to know about real life. They want to know about Bibble
That is true. We need an
and
origin
his
story for Bibble.
and his many war crimes.
I imagine he's kind of like the Helmo meme.
What?
I actually do have a meme that's just Bibble with his arms spread out with fire behind
Beautiful.
him. Yeah, no,
Beautiful.
that is one of my favorite things to send to people. Frankie, I've sent that to you on multiple occasions.
And now I know the context of Bibble.
Yeah.
Our movie is not yet done. We're back at Alina's home. Dandelion still being a true friend. Well, she's just hanging out with Alina. And
Yeah,
then
no
the
one else is like
enchantress
hanging out
arrives.
with her. No one else is hanging out with
The
Alina.
mean girl pixies like waved hi to her.
Oh wow.
So you
Basic
know,
basic decency.
yeah. And the enchantress just appears. And she gifts Alina a rainbow guardian necklace, which gives her wings. And while the wings are pretty, not the rings, the wings. While the wings are pretty, I don't like that we're being told that Alina's disability is just a huge misfortune and that her disability needed fixing. Did not think that as a child, but watching it with adult eyes. Woof.
Yeah, not great. Not the best.
Yeah. No, no. And the movie ends with Alina flying for the first time.
And that's the end.
That's the
Yay.
end of Barbie Fairytopia.
Yeah, but Frankie has now met Bibble. So
Frankie has met Bibble.
I feel like the
Not
title of this episode needs to be Bibble related.
It's Frankie meets Bibble.
No, Frankie meets and adores Bibble.
We can't spoil that in the title.
Alright, Frankie.
Just Frankie
It's
meets
Frankie.
Bibble.
Yeah, Frankie meets Bibble. It's already been decided. We decided last week.
Did we?
Yes,
I don't remember.
that was a week ago.
Hmm.
You don't remember what you eat for breakfast.
Ouch. I mean, you're right, but I think I had
You
a
didn't have to
banana.
say it.
I need to humble Amanda every once in a while.
I don't think you
That's
do.
fair.
I think
That's
I'm
fair.
I think I'm plenty humble. Thanks.
Did you say you had a banana for breakfast?
Yeah. Why?
It's just one banana? Just a single
Yeah.
banana?
Yeah, because we were gonna go to Denny's.
Oh.
And then we ended up. It took a little bit
Not.
longer. No, we did go to Denny's, but we went to Denny's for lunch. So I had that banana and like it tied me over, I guess. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hmm.
Well, like always, we have some ranking to do. But I do have a goof. Some goofs from the Barbie movie wiki. Apparently, the continuity of Azura's necklace is just like way off. Azura can be seen wearing the necklace after she gives it to Alina. The necklace is also not on Alina the whole time, even though she's supposedly always wearing it. And she is seen wearing it before she and Azura meet. So look out for that next time you watch Barbie Fairytopia. Now let's rank. Let's rank this film. Right now, Princess and the Pauper is in its rightful top spot. Rapunzel is number 2, Swan Lake is 3, and The Nutcracker is 4. I want to put Barbie Fairytopia in number 3.
I want to put it at 2.
I think Rapunzel had a much better story.
Oh, I don't know.
Also, Rapunzel did not have terrible disability messaging here.
You're right. Fine. I will concede only because I think Mermaidia is much better.
Frankie
died.
Frankie has been muted, so I guess it's just us.
Sorry. I forgot I was on mute.
Were you talking the whole time and you were just like, fuck?
Sure was.
Sure was.
I said earlier I hated the movie, so I would go lower than 3, but if 3 is the lowest we're willing to go, then I'm fine with that.
Can you make a case for why Swan Lake or the Nutcracker is better?
I would say that it's I wouldn't say it's better than, or I would say it's better than the Nutcracker. I would say it's better than Swan Lake. Because Swan Lake has actually some compelling characters in it beyond the sidekick character and some random person and the villain. Like I'm actually interested in what everyone is doing in that movie. In this one, I just don't care about anybody. They
Except
don't,
Bibble?
except people. They barely set up the whole conflict is set up through exposition entirely, and it's just a terrible way to do that. To set up the entire conflict of your movie through exposition.
Frankie, you've sold me. We're bumping we're gonna put Fairytopia in at number 4.
Okay,
The
I'm excited.
Nutcracker is below it.
Nutcracker's bad because like they're just getting off the ground too. Like it's
The Nutcracker is just the Nutcracker. Like,
yeah, and it's not that great. Nutcracker's not that great of a story to begin with.
okay, I'm gonna have Barbie Fairytopia in the 4th spot. Villain time. Laverna.
He's actually pretty good.
He's a great villain.
Yeah,
Great
best villain. One of the best that we've had.
So Preminger, number 1. Mouse King, number 2. Madame Gothel, number 3. And Rothbart is in at number 4.
Look, I hate to knock Tim Curry down, but I think
As
we
do
might have.
I.
Yeah, but I think we might have to knock Tim Curry down.
We're saying put Laverna in at number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying at least.
You have to. You have to. I love Tim Curry.
Yeah.
But Tim Curry's on that. The Mouse King is only good because it's Tim Curry.
Right.
If it was anyone else doing the lines, the same lines, not good. Verda, just a fantastically written character.
She had motivation.
Actual like good motivation they gave.
Yeah,
you.
she had follow through too, like pretty good follow through.
She kidnapped 7 people.
That's not an easy task. She had minions.
Okay,
Like,
Laverna,
yeah.
second best Barbie villain.
She had minion, let's say.
She had multiple. She had 6 of the fungus dudes and then at least 3 birds.
Okay, I forgot about the birds. But like,
Frankie's
fungus,
like
I know there's like 6 of them, but also they're all the exact same. They couldn't be bothered to make different animations.
No, they copy pasted the henchmen.
But it also makes sense because like fungi just like duplicates. I get it.
To be honest, I don't think they thought that much.
No, they probably didn't, but you know what? They could say that they did. They could say that they did. So, all right.
And
I
finally,
forgot about the birds.
They weren't important to the story.
They were only there so they could sequel bait us.
Yeah.
Finally, we gotta rank the featured Barbie dress. Now, when I created this ranking, I fully was intending just to rank a bunch of pretty ball gowns.
Yeah, this is mid. This goes at the very bottom.
Yeah, Alina doesn't have multiple costumes. She has one dress.
I mean,
she will have multiple costumes later on
films. Yeah,
but not today. So
no.
bottom tier.
Yeah, she just has a basic pink dress with a rosebud skirt.
It's not even a cute pink dress.
It's really boring.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna say this includes with the wings.
Yeah, no, that includes the wings. Yeah.
Bottom.
Yeah. Wings can't fix everything.
I don't even need to read out the list for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie, I know, does not care about this part of the ranking.
Nope.
This is for me and Amanda only.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Okay. Alina's basic pink rosebud skirt dress is at the bottom. Well, that's it for Barbie Fairytopia. The next Barbie film we talk about will be Magic of Pegasus, which, Frankie.
More horses! They're back!
Lots of horses,
Oh,
annoying animal characters.
I am anticipating a lot of horse mistreatment, though.
You're gonna be in for a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not next week. That's not even gonna be my next episode.
Because next week is Amanda.
Yeah, it is.
What we doing?
Oh, you guys ready?
I'm not.
It's Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
At least it's not another nature documentary.
No, we got.
Is this animated? Or
No,
live action?
I believe this is live action. Let me check if this is on Disney Plus.
It's definitely live action.
I don't want to watch it.
All right, let me.
We don't have another animated movie till Lady and the Tramp, right?
Well, yeah. So it's Davy Crockett and then Lady and the Tramp.
Thank God. Actual good animation.
Yeah, it's here. Yep, Davy Crockett.
How long is it?
An hour and 34 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
It's still pretty long, but like, you know.
That's standard movie length, but like, I don't want to watch Davy Crockett.
Better than
Yeah.
What was the last one?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah, that one was like super long.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Lady and the Tramp. And then we're back to the documentary with the African lion, which we're not just gonna talk about the documentary.
What are we gonna talk about?
There's something. So, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there is something.
Spoil it because I'm not gonna remember in like 3 months.
Okay, fine. Well, I don't want to spoil it for our listeners, so I'll wait. But
we're still not gonna remember in 3 months.
I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'll tell you guys after. That just there's something that is loosely related to it.
Everyone be prepared for a menacing threat from Amanda.
Yeah. It is quite menacing.
Jesus Christ.
Did they kill a lion?
No.
I wouldn't put it past them, though.
I don't. Yeah, not the documentary team. I don't believe this.
I mean, they might have, but that's not what I'm gonna say that they did. Cause I don't know. I haven't looked into it that much.
We're not gonna accuse them of any crimes, except for when I accuse them of starting natural disasters.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, join us next week for what's the official movie called? The full title?
Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
King of the Wild Frontier.
Yeah.
Join us for Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
I'm just gonna have my dad watch this movie and report back to me.
No, Hannah, that's not out yet.
You gotta watch it, Hannah.
Otherwise, this would. Yeah, I know you don't want to, but otherwise, this would give Frankie a reason for like Jen to watch a Barbie movie and then have Jen report back, and you don't want that.
I don't think Jen would
No, but I always think Jen and Frankie have like Barbie movie date nights in my head. I don't know why.
They don't.
We should probably watch them together, but we don't. I watch them alone.
Insult.
I suffer in silence, in solitude. All right. Let's take care of business then. If no one has anything else they'd like to add. As of recording, we're on YouTube and Spotify. If you're listening to us on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notification so you know when each episode is uploaded. If you are listening to us on Spotify, remember to leave a rating and review and follow the show. If you would like to answer, we'll bring it back for this episode because it's come up. We'll put it in. Spotify question. Does Bibble say slurs?
He does. I know it.
And if you would like to send us an email where you could ask us some questions that you'd like us to answer, you could leave some comments about our episodes or even give us topic ideas for future episodes, you can send us an email to
nothing to see here podcast at gmail.com. As always, here is spelled HEAR.
If you would like to Instagram. If you'd like to see some great artwork done by Amanda, some funny memes created by Hannah, images of the things that we discuss, I can only imagine the number of Bibble images that will be popping up on our
It's
feed for
all
this
Bibble
episode.
memes. It's all Bibble memes.
You can find all of that and more on our Instagram page at
Nothing to see here pod.
And that's all of the business taken care of. No matter where you listen or what you're doing, remember to share the show with your friends, with your family, with anyone who you might think will enjoy what we're doing over here. That is it. So saying goodbye and good night. It's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
I'm gonna go see if there's like a Bibble plushie online. I bet you there is.
You have to get a cursed one.
I'm gonna get a nice one and then I'll get a cursed one. Okay.
Right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.